Hello and welcome to CATEX-TV. I'm Tom Bailey in London. It's 4:30 PM in London, 11:30 Eastern Time and 12:30 in Bermuda. Today in history. Today in 1651, the great earthquake took place in Cuzco, Peru, in which the nascent city was completely flattened and had to be rebuilt by the Spanish conquistador. In 1983, an earthquake in Colombia killed some 5,000 people. And in 1986, 167 people died when a Mexicana Airlines Boeing 727 crashed. And now to the news. Indian authorities are investigating reports of hijackings of multiple vessels carrying mostly Indian crews by Somali pirates off the Horn of Africa. Authorities in New Delhi said yesterday that they were looking into reports which said that about 120 crew members were being held captive on 8 boats off the East African nation's coast. Crew members on a hijacked Indian boat released by Somali pirates this week said that at least 8 more vessels with Indian sailors had been captured in the last few days. An Indian Navy spokesman, P.V. Satish, said that the shipping authorities have been asked to probe whether any Indian boats have gone missing and taken over by Somali pirates. The Times of India newspaper and CNN IBN television network said that 8 vessels were on their way from Somalia to Dubai when they were hijacked, adding that the sailors were from the coastal Gujarat region. And the next story is that the body of a missing UAE sheikh has been found. Moroccan rescuers have found the body of the brother of United Arab Emirates president 4 days after his ultralight aircraft crashed into a Moroccan lake. Sheikh Ahmed bin Zayed Al Nahyan was the managing director of the Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, considered the world's largest sovereign wealth fund, with assets estimated at more than $600 billion. Moroccan investigators who spoke on condition of anonymity said yesterday that a team of Moroccan and French divers had found the body. The pilot of the aircraft, a Spanish national, survived Friday's crash into the artificial lake created by the Sidi Mohammed bin Abdullah Dam, and was taken to hospital where he was described as being in a stable condition. Sheikh Ahmad was the younger brother of the Emirati president, Sheikh Khalifa, who was also the ruler of Abu Dhabi, although he was not in the immediate line of succession for the throne of the oil-rich emirate. He has a home in the area where the ultralight crashed near the Moroccan capital of Rabat. Dozens of divers from various countries, including Morocco, France, Spain, the UAE, and the United States, took part in the search. A Moroccan source said at the weekend that the search had been complicated by recent heavy rain that had left water levels high and swamped the surrounding areas. Sheikh Ahmad's funeral will take place in Dubai today, according to the news agency WAM. An Iranian nuclear scientist who has been missing since June is believed to have defected to the US, according to ABC News. Shahram Amiri, a physicist in his early 30s, disappeared after going on a pilgrimage to Mecca last year. 3 months later, Iran disclosed the existence of its second uranium enrichment site near the city of Qom. In its report, citing unnamed sources briefed on the defection, ABC said that Amiri changed sides as part of a continuing CIA operation to undermine Iran's nuclear program. The report said officials reportedly described the defection of the award-winning nuclear expert as an intelligence coup. It said that Amiri had been extensively debriefed since his defection, that he had helped confirm US intelligence assessments about the Iranian nuclear program. A South Korean diver has died while searching for survivors of the naval ship that sank on last Friday, according to Defense Ministry officials. The 53-year-old Navy diver died yesterday after being brought to the surface unconscious after working down at a depth of 24 meters. Song Woo-jin, commander of the Navy rescue team, said divers breathed 1.4 cubic feet of oxygen per minute, equipped with double cylinder when diving under the water at a depth of 45 meters. It's hard to carry out a rescue operation over 20 minutes if divers go down to the site with full equipment. The Cheonan, a 1,200-ton naval ship, sank minutes after an explosion on Friday just south of the disputed maritime border with North Korea. 58 crew members, including the captain, were rescued, but 46 are still missing. And following on from our report yesterday, Tropical Storm Paul is still in the Western Pacific. It's just sitting off the north coast of Australia, as you can see from the map. It's now tracking slightly to the southeast, going along the Australian coast there. It's still a tropical storm system with sustained winds of 40 knots, and it is still predicted in the next 24 hours to weaken to a tropical depression at about 30 knots. This was predicted yesterday, so it's failed to weaken yet, but the forecast is that it will weaken in the next 24 hours. I've got some company news. The Reinsurance Group of America plans to release its first quarter earnings on Monday the 26th of April at approximately 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and they'll be available through the RGA's website. It's the first time that they will be doing a webcast to release their results simultaneously and live to anybody who's interested in viewing that. The actuary EMB has warned that Lloyd's of London's aggregate accounts for 2009 show that excluding major losses, the market's combined ratios worsened in each of the 5 past years from 81% in 2005 to just under 90% in 2009. EMB partner Raj Ahuja said the senior Lloyd's management was clearly right to laud the over results, but to sound a note of caution at the same time. The underlying performance issues we are highlighting reinforce their call for pricing discipline in this and future years. He said that it is particularly the case because recessionary and capacity pressures will make price hikes difficult. First quarter catastrophes, particularly the recent Chilean earthquake, may help that. He continued saying the economic situation means that many Lloyd's clients can't afford increases in their insurance costs and will push hard for the best prices. An unprecedented move by the Texas Department of Insurance to publicize recent rate hikes by State Farm Insurance sparked a legal challenge from the company yesterday over what it said was confidential information. Texas's largest insurer filed suit against the state agency seeking to protect from disclosure certain information that State Farm said could benefit its rivals in the insurance industry. The legal action followed the insurance department's decision to post on its website 2 State Farm rate proposals filed over the last 8 months that increase homeowner premiums an average of 13% for the company's 1.2 million Texas homeowners. And following on from the Irish regulators calling in the administrators for Quinn Insurance, the FSA, the UK or London regulator, said it is working closely with the Irish regulatory authorities following the news that Quinn Insurance has gone into administration. The FSA statement follows an announcement by the financial regulator in Ireland that Quinn Insurance Limited has been placed into provisional administration following an application to the High Court. Joint provisional administrators have been appointed. Quinn is based in Ireland and the lead regulator is the Irish financial regulator, which the FSA is working closely with the Irish authorities. Axis Global Accident and Health, a division of Bermuda-based Axis Capital Holdings, today announced it is now actively marketing accident and health coverage in the US. Leading the operation is James J. Hamilton, who was recently named Chief Executive Officer of North American Accident Health and is based in Chicago. Insurance products sold by the unit include personal lines, personal accident, personal travel, and for employers groups, affinity groups, and financial institutions, including banks, credit card issuers, and credit unions. AIG, the American International Group, completed the $500 million sale of its Pinebridge investment funds manager to Pacific Century Group after almost 3 months of delays. Pacific Century paid $277 million in cash and will send payments in future, AIG said